It says I'm supposed to share this Coke with Kennedy. John F. Rip. Hi guys, it's Dan. So today I am filming my Booktube-A-Thon Tbr challenge list. I am pumped. I am pumped for Booktube-A-Thon, and I am so excited to read the books in this list. I have been struggling. It's been taking a lot of self-control to keep my hands off of these books because I had all of today and I have all of tomorrow to not touch them, and the self-control is real, let me just say. But I did start reading Illuminate, and like, it's really good. I don't know what people are on about. From what I heard, it was like slow for like the first 100 pages or so, and then it like really picks up. But I'm already like 50 pages in. Granted, I had a really busy day for work today, so I barely got to start it. But what I did read, I didn't find to be slow at all. I was very like, gotta know what happens, and like invested. I'm already invested. It's only 50 pages, and I already find it to be really interesting. So I am pumped to read the rest. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this TBR. There are 7 challenges, and I have 7 books. And I'm ready to go, okay? Book challenge number 1. Read a book with a person on the cover. For this, I have chosen to drop one of my books, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Now, if you watch my book haul, you know I'm trying to reread the Harry Potter series. So I thought, what a perfect opportunity. Booktube-A-Thon, time to read. I can easily fly through Harry Potter books, especially 1 and 2, because they're the shortest ones in the series, and I am already incredibly and hopelessly invested in the lives of these characters in this universe, so it'll just be like going home, and it'll just like that. I'm pumped. Challenge number 2 is to read a hyped book. Now, I had a really hard time with this, because the books that I see on Booktube-A-Thon the most, that are hyped up the most, are pretty significantly sized books. At least they are for me. I am an incredibly slow reader, so I tried to go with like the shorter the better sort of method for this, but I just couldn't find any way around it. And I've been eyeing this book, and this, I think it's a duology, but I've been eyeing this book for a while, so I thought I might as well take the plunge, and I might as well get it, because it sounds right up my alley, and I'm so interested in this book. It is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. Now, I've heard good things. I have heard good things about this book, this author, this series, duology. I feel like I'm going to start reading it, and I'm just not going to be able to stop. And I'm hoping that that's going to be the case, because this is going to be the toughest part of BookTube for me, is getting through 430 pages. I can do 430 pages. We can do it. Next challenge is to finish a book in a day. Now, obviously, I picked an incredibly simple, easy read. Is He Dead by Mark Twain. This is not actually a book. It is a play. A play. Written by Mark Twain. I love Mark Twain. He is one of my favorite authors. I love him very dearly. It'll be so easy to read. It's a play. So already it's just super short. It's only like 90 pages, which is like nothing. And it's also Mark Twain. So easy. Next challenge is to read about a character that is very different from you. For this, I picked Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I picked this for this challenge because I am not the lead female protagonist in a Neil Gaiman novel. Yeah, I love the movie, and I love Neil Gaiman, so I saw this book. I was like, wow, that's not very long. I already know the story pretty well, and it doesn't look like it'll be a terribly difficult read. There are illustrations in it. The pages, like, they're not like chocked full of very thin text, you know what I'm saying? It seems very reasonable. No problems. I'm pumped. The next challenge is to read a book entirely outside. That means while you are reading this book, you have to be outside while you're doing it. That would be rather hard for me, and here's why. I would usually be so down for this challenge. I love sitting outside, sipping a beverage, hot or cold, depending on the weather, with a nice book. I love it, okay? But I can't do that where I live right now because it is hot. Like, it is hot. It is hot. And the mosquitoes, after about 5 minutes, I'm covered. I can't do it. I can't. The mosquitoes are too much for me. If there weren't mosquitoes, I could probably manage to read a longer book. But because of the mosquitoes, I am forced to read a small book. So for that, I got Edward Gorey's Gashly Crumb Tinnies. This is a sort of morbid adult children's book? ? It's like it's an alphabet book, but it's like super morbid. I talked about all of these books in more detail in my book haul, so if you hadn't watched that, you should go watch it. But yeah, it's gonna be super easy. I'm gonna read through it really fast. It probably won't take me but 10 minutes, and I say 10 minutes because I'm gonna be obsessed with like looking at every detail in the art. So challenge number 6 is to read a book you bought because of the cover. And for that I have chosen Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It's no secret, you know? The reason I bought this particular issue is because of the spine and how they're all gonna form the lovely Hogwarts castle. Everyone has these copies because they're beautiful, they feel wonderful, the art is good. What more can you say? And challenge number 7, the final challenge in the Booktube-A-Thon, is to read 7 books. This is difficult. 7 books in a week. That sounds hard. Even though I've chosen pretty, like, decently small books, thin books, that sounds hard. But I think I can do it, because my final book is a small book, a small boy, Allen Ginsberg. Pocket poetry series, tiny baby, look at him. My strategy for this Booktube-A-Thon, you don't have to complete these challenges in any particular order, and you also technically don't have to do the challenges if you don't want to. It's just a week of community reading, which is awesome. I, however, have to do the challenges because that's just who I am as a person. I have to do them, and I have to win. There's no winning in Booktube-A-Thon, but I have to win. So, my strategy is to start with the Gashly Crumb Tinnies. Then I will read Howl. Then I will read Is He Dead? Then I will read Coraline. Then Harry Potter 1 and 2. And then I will read the Savage Song. I believe that this is gonna be good. I am excited. That's my TBR, and that's my plan. Also during Booktube-A-Thon, they do video challenges, like daily video challenges, and you upload the challenge for that day or whatever. I, however, am not going to be doing those because that is too much. That's too much. That's too much. It takes me so long to film videos. It takes me so long to edit videos. I'm not going to have enough time to read if I do that because I am also going to be working this week. So, that being said, and for the last 2 days of Booktube-A-Thon, I'll have family in town as well. So it's going to be quite a challenge. So I've decided to forego the videos this year. I will, however, be vlogging every day, maybe once, twice, 3 times a day. Checking in. I'll vlog definitely every time I finish a book. I'll vlog. You know, whenever I'm going out to like a coffee shop or something, I'll vlog. You know, I'll be there. Okay? And then at the end of the week, I'll edit it, upload it for you guys to watch and see that I won Booktube. Because I'm winning Booktube. I will win Booktube. That being said, are you doing Booktube-A-Thon? What books are you reading? Let me know in the comments down below, or link me to your TBR if you filmed a TBR. You should totally subscribe so you can see whether or not I actually manage to complete all of the challenges in a week's time. And hit the like button if you thought that... if you liked my sweater. Because I can't think of a good, reason. But, I don't know. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you want to comment, you should comment. I love you. Thank you for watching. I hope that you compete in Booktube-A-Thon. I hope that you succeed in Booktube-A-Thon. I hope that you read a book this month. I hope that you read a book sometime this year. I hope that you read. Because reading is important. Okay, bye!